Let's talk Women Talk.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Joanne Lee. I'm the Senior Assistant Director at the Hazardous Materials Department with the Singapore Civil Defence Force. So after I got my A-level results, I was thinking of what to do in my life. So I thought about it and I wanted something meaningful and useful to the society. I think it was quite serendipitous that SCDF then was trying to build up its HazMat capabilities. And so I was also particularly drawn to its life-saving mission, of course. My first posting after I graduated from the 9-month officer course was to be a Rota Commander at Tuas Fire Station. Rota Commander is short for Rotation Commander. So you take care of an entire shift of officers for 24 hours. Then I went on to be a HazMat instructor at the academy. And then I came back here as a Commander Fire Station. So I took over and I helmed a group of like 100 men and women. So I realized that when you create a kind of environment where people find that their work environment is a bit like their home, the colleagues, their co-workers are their families, right? That's when they really take a lot of pride and joy in their work. And then I came back to SCDF HQ where I am now. I'm at the HazMat Department. So actually HazMat is short for hazardous material. So that will include your toxic industrial chemicals as well as the unconventional CBR chemical agents, biological agents, radiological agents. For HazMat incidents, it's a bit unique because it's not as intuitive as, let's say, a fire. You see fire, you put out the fire, right? You attack the fire. But for HazMat, right, you have to triangulate information. So it's a bit more complex and it requires thinking on the feet. So this is our HazMat mitigation vehicle. It's one of the HazMat appliances that we have in the force. So appliances, when we say it, we mean the emergency vehicles that we have. Okay? Because when I tell my friends we have all these appliances, they're like, like my rice cooker is an appliance. It doesn't really bring to mind an emergency vehicle. But then for us, we mean this vehicle. So the cool part of this HMV is a vehicle-in-vehicle concept. We actually have a HazMat buggy inside. This HazMat buggy can transport casualties. So if you look at the frames here, you can prop the stretcher on this and then you can transport a casualty out of the hazard zone conveniently and quickly. So basically this is what a typical HazMat specialist would wear during a HazMat incident. So I'm going to put on the SCBA, the self-contained breathing apparatus first. So this weighs about 13, 14 kg, yes. So usually you can't do this alone because you have to have somebody to help you zip up at the end. So there usually will be you do it in pairs usually. This is going to look very cumbersome. Yes, like, yeah. So when you put on this face mask, you have to ensure that it's tight so there's no leakages. So you try to tighten it as much as possible. Okay, and then you put on the helmet. And then you try to plug it in. And then you're alive again. Okay. So I'm going into the suit now. So this is how you look like in the suit. Yeah. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Yes? We always talk about memorable incidents, operations, but for me the enduring moments really are actually not the time where I put out this fire or I saved this person's life or I rescued this person. It's more of the words of encouragement that we shared during prolonged operations, the relationships we built, the display of dedication of my officers, at incidents. I think it all boils down to that trust and the relationships between me and the officers. The fire station, when I was here, it felt like family to me, and I enjoy coming to work because when you come to work where everybody is like your family, then you are, you're very upbeat about it. I mean, I don't know numbers, but actually in our organization, we are chosen to perform a certain task or we are chosen for certain appointments based on capabilities. Yeah, it's never on gender. So for me, it's fulfilling because I think of it from perspective of how what I do every day could then actually be well to the benefit of the people I love and and I care about. If you have the heart for it, you want to do something good, you want to save lives, you want to make a difference, you can join us. I think to me empowerment is to give someone the means or the option to choose to do something that they want to achieve. And it doesn't have to be a big thing, it can be small gestures or kind words that will go a very long way. Yeah, to me that's empowerment.